Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. This week I thought I would do a get ready with me, just like a chit chat. We haven't caught up in ages. I thought I'd show you guys my new-ish kind of makeup routine. I've been using a few new products recently, so I just thought I would run through them, show you guys what they're like, and yeah, just have a good old catch up. So to begin with, I have actually just started using this Bobbi Brown primer. This is like an all-in-one primer and moisturizer, and it's really good. I've been absolutely loving it. I feel like it's just like creates a really nice base before you put the makeup on. So yeah, I've been using this, and also sometimes I do actually just mix it with this. I feel like this really helps with the blemishes on my skin. I've mentioned it before loads, but I always get loads of I've just got like quite red skin. Like I'm quite lucky in the fact that I don't really get many spots, but when it comes to sort of like blemishes and red skin, like I do get a lot of, like especially like when I do exercise and stuff, like I feel like my red skin really comes out. Like I just genuinely have quite red cheeks. And yeah, just like random sort of like blemishes around my face. I feel like that colourful primer is just really good at like smoothing out the colours on my face. And then I really like this Bobbi Brown moisturizer and primer just to put on as a base before my makeup. I don't always do both, to be honest. I do usually just use the Bobbi Brown one, but I thought I would just use that colourful one today because I'm actually going out this evening. So it's my friend's birthday and we're going to a comedy club. I've never been to a comedy club, so I'm actually quite excited. We're going to a comedy club called The Secret Comedy Club. It's in Covent Garden. Yeah, I've never been to a comedy club, so I think it'll be quite fun. We're then going to a bar afterwards, which will be really fun. So yeah, I'm excited for this evening. I literally have so many birthdays in March, honestly. Like I feel like it's just a birthday, which is so much fun. But I'm also like, oh my goodness, like I'm not used to going out this much, honestly. Like I've become so like not going out that when I then go out every weekend, I'm like, whoa, like I need to take a step back. Anyway, I'm going in with the It Cosmetics. This is a color correcting skin tint. I actually use this instead of foundation. I've been using it for ages and I absolutely love it. It's got SPF 40 in it and I just think it's incredible. I actually mix it with the Too Faced primer. It's another primer, I know you might be thinking like, what are you doing? But I just like mixing it with a primer because I feel like it goes on my skin nicely and also it kind of like bulks it out a bit more, so it's not so like heavy on the like actual product. I kind of like water it out with the primer, if that kind of makes sense. This is obviously just for like a light coverage or like a light to medium coverage. I've really got into the more like natural makeup recently. Like I've really been loving the natural look, especially when I've got tan on my face. I've really got into putting fake tan on my face, which I've always done, to be fair, but I feel like it then just makes it easier to have like more of a natural sort of look when it comes to makeup. I think I've mentioned, I don't know if I've mentioned on here before, but I definitely feel like at the moment, I don't know what it is about like the heavy makeup. I just hate it on my face. It feels so like restricting, and I just really like having the more like natural sort of glowy style makeup, which honestly I never thought would happen. Like I remember when like the glowy makeup was coming into like a trend, and I was still definitely very much in the heavy matted makeup look, which I still do really like sometimes for like when I'm like properly dressing up, but I do definitely prefer the more like lighter glowier look. So I then go in with the Too Faced concealer. I wear this in a shade Vanilla and I've been using this for ages. If you guys have watched any of my previous makeup videos, then you would see that I have literally been using this for so long. Should I tell you what I always get really stuck on is the nose. Do I go down the middle or do I go up the sides? I'm gonna go with the middle and then do contour either side. I always used to do this, and then I think I actually like literally mentioned this in my last video, but I think I saw Alex O do it the other way around and I was like, am I doing it wrong? Anyway, to be honest, I don't actually really think it ever matters. Like, so anyway, the brush I use actually is also It Cosmetics and I absolutely love this brush. I've really got into like a brush era. I used to always use a beauty blender, which I still do use like for my contour, but I've really got into using a brush for just like doing my concealer and my like base. But anyway, this week has been quite crazy. Well, it's not been crazy, but I basically had a gala on Thursday. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen. So we had this huge gala. So I don't know if any of you guys know, but there's a company called Like to Know, and basically that is where like all creators, pretty much all creators, will use their platform to create links, so they basically hosted this massive fashion gala for like all of the creators. It was amazing, but oh my god, when I tell you, it was like possibly the most overwhelming event that I think I've ever been to. Like, it was so overwhelming. I literally didn't know where to look, I didn't know where to stand, I didn't know where to like, I just didn't know what to do with myself. I wasn't drinking, so I was trying to save myself for this weekend. And I feel like sometimes at those events, you actually do need to have a few, just to like boost your confidence a bit. So yeah, it was basically this massive gala. It was at the Natural History Museum, which was incredible. Like, how cool to have gone to an event at the Natural History Museum. Like, I just think that is so cool. That was amazing, and like, it was an incredible event. Literally everyone was there. Like, when I tell you, everyone was there, like genuinely, you'd like be speaking to one person, then you'd see someone else and be speaking to them, and it was so nice, because obviously in like this industry you don't really meet like other people. Well, you do, but only at events. So like it's really weird, because you obviously, I've got my friends in the industry and I see them loads, and that's lovely, but there's a lot of girls who we would support one another on Instagram, but like I've never met them. And it's always just one of those things where like, if you see them at an event, then like great, but sometimes like some people don't go to events, or like you may go to one and that person may not, or they may go to one and you may not. But at this gala, like, because literally so many people were invited, there was so many people there, so it was so like weird, not weird, but like lovely and weird, sort of saying hello to all these people who you feel like you've known for so long but you've never met. Like, it was just such a like a strange feeling. It's like, I literally know who you are, you know, like we basically speak every day but we've never met, and it's just such like a, I don't know, like it was really nice to be able to meet so many people in the business and just like connect. But yeah, it was a lot. Like, I literally left and I was like, and breathe. Like, it was intense, like a good intense, but intense. What did I just use then? Sorry, I just used the Clinique Curvy Contour Stick. Again, I've been using this product for absolute years and I love it. I'm now going in with the Refi blush, and I'm wearing this in shade Peach. And I actually, wait, is this, yeah. So I've got another, I've got another It Cosmetics brush. I think they sent me the same parcel twice. So they sent me 2 of the skin tints and 2 of the brushes. Honestly, I'm not complaining, because both the brush and the skin tint is amazing, so like I will happily keep 2. So yeah, I just apply this cream blush and then I go over with powder, which I'll obviously show you guys. But yeah, that was basically that event. So obviously like it was incredible, but like it was overwhelming, like overwhelming. I honestly left and I was like, wow, like that was a lot. Like really fun, but a lot. It was also really nice to dress up. So we like wore like long dresses, like fancy dresses. You guys know me, I literally never wear that kind of stuff. I honestly put on and I was like, I don't really know how to act in this kind of outfit. I actually got my dress from ASOS, and I'm quite proud to say I did not see another person there in that dress. And I am incredibly happy with that, about that, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there was a few girls who were wearing the same dresses, obviously, like it's bound to happen, you know, like you've literally got a bunch of creators in the same room. Of course, like more than one of you are gonna be wearing the same dress. But yeah, I'm proud to say that no one else was wearing, well, not that I saw, was wearing my dress. And I'm quite pleased about that, considering it was a good old ASOS design number. We also got given Stanley Cups at this event. I'm not showing you the right way. How good is that? What a cracking thing to put in a goodie bag. Like, honestly, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It's literally my new favourite thing. Right, so also in the goodie bag was this Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. I'm gonna give it a go for the first time today. I've actually never tried Rare Beauty, the brand, and I've always wanted to, so I'm quite excited, but I'm also like, how do I apply this? I'm guessing I'm just gonna go like there. So Space NK were basically sponsoring like sponsoring, I don't know, providing the goodie bags for the event. So yeah, we had a goodie bag full of like really lovely bits and bobs, which I'm just slowly trying out and I absolutely love it. Okay, is that working? I quite like that it's gold actually. I'm really enjoying the gold shimmer. I'm definitely more of like a gold shimmer kind of person than like a really silvery shimmery person. Oh my god, I love that. How nice. I don't know if you can like fully see, but I absolutely love that product. That's lovely. I'm actually going to open my new Laura Mercier. Honestly, if I pronounce something wrong, then like just ignore me. Powder. I'm trying out this new powder because I've been using the Too Faced one for so long and I keep seeing this Laura Mercier one. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out. I need a new one. How do I, oh no, how do I open this? Okay, I think it's got a sticky thing on it. Also guys, I got my nails done and I absolutely love them. They're like a chrome. So I went to this place called Townhouse. I've seen it on my stories loads, like just like loads of people going there. And I actually randomly, I never knew there was one in Notting Hill, but I randomly saw it and I was like, oh my god, perfect. So I went to it the other day and honestly, when I tell you it was like one of the nicest experiences I've ever had when I'm getting my nails done, like it was such a nice experience. I literally had the time of my life. Why can I not get into this powder? This is actually starting to annoy me. Oh my god, this is so annoying. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else I have to catch you up on. I mean, I feel like spring is trying to spring its hardest. Like the weather's getting a little bit better. I feel like everyone's coming out of hibernation now. I certainly am. Like January and February, I honestly had like literally like next to no plans, whereas I feel like March, April is so busy, which I am excited for. Like they're good plans. I've obviously got a friend's birthday this weekend. I had a friend's birthday last weekend and we did bottomless brunch. Oh my god, when I tell you, like I hadn't drunk since New Year. So this was like my first time drinking and you guys know bottomless brunch, like they are heavy, like you literally have unlimited alcohol and yeah, it was a lot. I woke up on Sunday morning and I seriously regretted my actions. So I'm gonna really try and refrain from getting on that level tonight. I want to get like a nice tipsy, but I don't want to get like a this is wild kind of vibe. Okay, I've got into it. I'm then going to take this. I've started using one of these like powder puffs. This is from Sephora. I don't really know like, do I like tip it? I don't know how to use this. Okay, here we go. Is that, it's not really coming out. Okay, right. My other one, I always just like took the lid off, but I always see people not taking the lid off, so I'm like, maybe I shouldn't take the lid off. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Like honestly, what is going on? I'm actually just gonna like press it all in. My other one I kind of like left as like a setting powder, like I kind of like left it on my face for a bit, but I think this one I'm just gonna like rub it all in. So my friends are actually coming up to London. Most of my friends live in London, but a few still live in Winchester, which is where we grew up. So they're coming up this afternoon and we're gonna all go to my friend's birthday together. I've got this powder in a translucent, by the way, if anyone was wondering. So yeah, they're gonna be at my flat soon. I just thought I would do my makeup now because I always feel like when my friends come, I'm like, I kind of want to chat. I don't want to be doing my makeup, you know? And I actually thought it was gonna be a perfect opportunity to do a quick little get ready with me and catch up. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I feel like I've done the powder. Honestly, I'm actually just gonna put some by my nose. I don't really know what I'm good doing like with this. Like I think I'm gonna have to sort of, I don't know what I'm doing so wrong. Like, how do you get it out? I'm kind of just like shaking it, but I'm like, is that working? It is, but like a very small amount. Maybe I only meant to use a small amount. Like maybe I've just always been using far too much, which is probably the case. Okay, right. Me and George have actually booked a few holidays for this year, which I'm so excited about. Oh my God, like when it's time to start booking holidays, it's my favorite time of year. Like I just want them booked, you know, so I know exactly where I'm going and when, and I can actually get excited for it. Like I can prepare for it. I'm definitely more of a booker, like far in advance. I've got a hair somewhere. Like, ugh, this is really annoying me. So we have booked to go to the Amalfi Coast. I've never been to the Amalfi Coast and I am so excited. Is this camera in focus? Bronzer, I'm using Benefit Hoola. I've been using this for as long as I can remember. Yes, we booked to go to the Amalfi Coast and I genuinely cannot tell you how excited I am. Like, we're going for just a long weekend, so I didn't actually want it to be like our summer holiday. I don't know, like for me, the beaches don't look that nice. I think the sea looks incredible, but the whole pebble, stony beach situation isn't for me. So I didn't actually want it to be like my main summer holiday, because for me, my main summer holiday, I want somewhere where I can lay on a sandy beach and like not move. I've also seen so many things which say that it is so busy in summer, like ridiculously busy, like can't move busy. And I just thought, you know what, I don't really want that experience. So we're actually going to go in May. And yeah, I'm actually really excited. We're going to go for a long weekend and I just feel like it will be really nice to like go as a weekend trip. So we're actually just going to stay in Sorrento and then we're going to go to like Positano for the day. We're going to go on like a boat trip for the day, and yeah, we're also going to do a night in Naples because apparently Naples is really nice. So yeah, we're doing more of like a long weekend kind of vibe. Like, I guess it's kind of like a city break, but obviously it's not a city. I feel like in May as well, the weather will be quite nice, but it won't be like too hot where we sort of have to sunbathe. Like, we can sit in the sun if we want, but it's also like a nice weather to go out and just like eat in the sun and like drink in the sun, and you can sit in the sun, but it's not like a strict sunbathing holiday. So yeah, that's what we booked. I don't know if I've booked any other holidays. I think we booked France. Obviously my parents live in France, so we go there quite a lot. So I think we've booked to go there. Oh yeah, I've actually been using this brush sometimes to like do my powder like underneath my eyes, but obviously I've already done my powder. But yeah, I could use this brush actually. I saw someone using a brush like under their eyes like this and I was like, that's actually really cute. So I started doing it. But I didn't do it today. Maybe I should use that brush actually to like rub in the concealer. But then this one's kind of good, like this end. I feel like I'm really trying to like mix up like how I do my makeup recently, because I think I just got in like a bit of a rut and I was like, I need to start expanding. Where's my brush for this? Oh, it's there. If you're looking at my hair thinking like, what the fuck is she doing? Then like, I am planning to change it. I just want to decide what I'm going to wear tonight before I do my hair, because I always like to put on the top that I'm planning to wear before I do my hair, because if you guys have, you know, done a slick back bun, which I'm sure you guys probably have, you may not have, but if you have, like me, where I do it every day, then doing a slick back bun and then trying to put a top on, once you've got your makeup on, it's a mission. Like, it is actually a full-on mission, which I don't really want to endure, I don't know the word, which I don't want to do, basically. I don't want to come across that mission because it's a horrid mission, and realistically, your hair's going to get wrecked and then you're going to be pissed off. Then you're probably going to get makeup on your top. Then you're going to be even more pissed off because you can't actually then wear that top because it's got makeup smothered all over it. So I thought I would just do my makeup, then do my hair. No, then decide what to wear and then do my hair. I don't really know what the vibe is, but I bought these silver heels for the gala. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go with a silver heel vibe with like jeans. I am really into the whole like casual outfit, but with a little pop of a heel. And like a silver pointed heel, I just feel like looks really like cool, basically. So I'm thinking maybe like jeans. I've really got a hair in my mouth. I'm thinking maybe like jeans, a top of some sort, maybe like a bomber jacket or a leather jacket. And then, yeah, blue jeans and some silver heels. I feel like that could be cool. I've also got a silver bag, which I might wear, and I've got my silver earrings. So I'm thinking that's gonna be the vibe, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't really know what other people are wearing, so I might find that out before I start deciding what I'm gonna wear. I actually really need to have a coffee as well before I go out. I feel like that gets me through gets me through the night is a good old big coffee. I actually just got an Attis for lunch, and if you guys haven't had an Attis before, then like seriously, you need to get one. Like when I tell you, I'm actually gonna put on a bit of bronzer on my eyes. When I tell you an Attis is the most incredible thing, like it is so delicious, and the best thing about it is literally like a healthy lunch. Like you're just paying for a bowl of healthy goodness and you don't feel bad about it. It's so filling. So I actually went for a large today. Honestly, don't ask me why, because the regulars are huge. I've never got a large before, and I went to the shop and I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna get a large, it's a weekend, like let's go. I also went on a run this morning, so I was like, I deserve a large, and I could not finish it. I was so full, and I was like, why did I do this? But it's fine, because I've got it for later, midnight snack when I get home. I've literally got the deadest leg. Whew. I'm trying to slap it to get it better. Oh yeah, that's dead. Literally can't feel that. Right, I'm gonna have a quick drink break. Okay, for the eyebrows, I have just realised I haven't said anything of my other things. NARS blush, I also use the L'Oreal Paris blush. Still on my Bobbi Brown highlighter, literally lasted me years. I do actually kind of want to invest in a new highlighter. Like I feel like, to be fair, because I've got that liquid now, maybe that will do the trick. I just feel like with that highlighter, it's kind of, because it's like so old, I feel like it's sort of like dried out a bit. I don't know if that's the thing. Anyway, with my eyebrows, I'm going to do the Refi brow sculpt. So this is another thing which I've actually sort of changed recently, is my brows. So I used to be like an avid, oh, do you know what? I keep thinking of words. I'm like, I have to question myself. I'm like, is that the actual word, or have I literally made that up in my head? See, I am really bad at making stuff up in my head and genuinely believing it, or like thinking it's a thing. So like I'll say words, and like George or like one of my friends is like what? Like that's not a word. And I'm like, no, I swear it is. And it's like kind of the right word, but I'm saying it wrong basically, or like I've changed the letter out. So like avid, I'm an avid believer. Is that a word? I used to be an avid, I can't even remember how I was using it in the sentence. Either way, I used to draw on my eyebrows a lot. Like I used to fill these brows in to like the absolute max. And I was looking back at photos and I was like, wow, like they're intense. Like they are intense, like on my face especially. I love a dark eyebrow on people, and I actually love a dark brow with really bright blonde hair. And my hair, I actually need to get it done, but my hair is quite blonde, but I feel like I just have quite light features. Like I don't have that thick eyebrows. I've got very light eyes. My skin is quite light. Like my hair's very light. I'm just like very fair. And I look back at some pictures and I think, wow, like those eyebrows are intense. So that's another thing that I've been trying to do, is kind of make my eyebrows just a bit more natural, like a bit more chilled, and I'm absolutely loving it. Like I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna quickly do my eyebrows off camera because I need to get in the mirror and this isn't gonna work, so hang on. Okay, so eyebrows are done. So I just go through with this NYX pencil. I've been using this for ages, but I just like very lightly, like just kind of like draw, like just fill them out a bit more. So like they're more like hairy. I more do like the strokes just to like fill out the brow instead of literally like colouring and painting them in. I just feel like they look a bit more natural. Like they just look like fuller and fluffier instead of like literally like I've drawn some eyebrows on. Which I genuinely have like nothing against that look. Like I had that for years, but I just personally prefer the more of like the natural fluffier look, certainly because I'm doing like less makeup at the moment. I feel like it just goes a bit more like with the whole makeup look that I'm aiming for. So yeah, these are basically my brows. I've also started using the Refi brow sculpt before I use the pencil. Before I would fill them in and then use the brow sculpt, but I actually find I need less pencil when I use the brow sculpt before, because obviously you're sculpting your eyebrows into place, you're kind of fluffing them up already, and then you're just kind of like filling in the gaps, whereas before I would like be trying to filling them out with the pencil and then I would fluff them up, and if anything it would just kind of make it like even more like whoa, like they're a lot. Whereas when you use the gel before, like you know, you're fluffing them up and then filling in the gaps. I feel like this camera is blurry. That's basically my brows, but honestly, like, I just see what other people do and I just copy it basically. Like, I think I always see Jess Hunt, who is the owner, founder of Refi. You guys probably know that. But I always see her using the brow sculpt first. So I was like, I'm gonna use the brow sculpt first. Like, with makeup, I always have to see someone else do it. Like, I'm not massively into beauty. Like, I love beauty products, but I feel like I'm not like creative with it, and I feel like I just don't really know what I'm doing. So I do kind of need to just look at other people before I start something. Not that I ever think of starting anything, but I'm like, oh, she's done it, I'm gonna do it, you know? Like, I have to see someone do it to get the idea. I wouldn't just ever think of it. So anyway, that's my brows. Then for my lashes, I am still using these two as a combo. I did actually get, this is pretty crazy, I got gifted this YSL mascara. Like, how cool, I'm not gonna lie. YSL gifted me their mascara. I was like, sorry, hang on a minute. That's pretty cool. And this mascara is actually really good, but I tried it out the other day and I did love it, but I just want to finish these before I kind of move on to this. I'm a bit weird like that. Like, I don't mind trying out a product, which I did, and I do really like it, but then I'm like, I kind of like to finish the products which I've opened before I open a new product. Like, I don't know why I'm like that. I'm just not really one to like use loads of products in one go. Like, I'll always try it out, and I might use it for like different occasions maybe, but with mascara, I think I do just stick to the mascara which is open. Although now that it's open, oh, I don't even know what I'm going on about. Anyway, I'm gonna do mascara and come back to you guys. You guys have fallen to the side. But anyway, my mascara is done. Yeah, that's kind of a bit wonky, but oh well. My mascara's done. I don't know whether to do a bit of eyeliner. I've really got into using black eyeshadow recently and using a brush like this one. This, and then I just like literally just do like a tiny line either side of my eyes, and then I just put like a bit of eyeliner on the bottom of my eye, and I do really like it, but I think it's going to depend on what I wear, so I'm gonna have to decide what I wear and then decide whether I want to do the eyeliner. For my lips, I'm gonna use this as my lip liner. I got this the other day. It's from Maybelline, and it's actually a really nice lip liner. It's also a really, really lovely color, so I'm using it in Nude Whisper. I am definitely a nude lip girl. Like, catch me never with like an out there lip. I also find like even like a darker nude just doesn't suit my lips. It just doesn't. Like, I need like a pinky nudie color or just nothing, to be honest. Like, I most day to day, if I'm going out in the evenings, I'll put lips on, but day to day I would not put lip stuff on. I'd literally just put lip oil on my lips and roll with that. Anyway, this is another thing which I got in the Space NK goodie bag. Kosas. I've never heard of that brand, but I was talking to Tara about it the other day and she was like, how have you never heard of that? I've never heard of it, but anyway, I've got a lipstick from there, so I thought I'd try it out. I'm a little bit scared trying out lipsticks, but if I don't like it, I can just take it off. This is in the colour High Cut. I don't know if that's actually the colour or whether it's just like, I don't know. Do I like that? It's a very nice lipstick though. Like, it feels really nice on my lips. I'm worried that's like a little bit pink. I know I did just say that I liked a nudie kind of pink lipstick, but I don't know if it's like too peachy. I think it'll be okay. I might not reapply, but I think it'll be okay. Again, it kind of depends what I'm wearing. Anyway, for the gloss over the top, this might dim it down a bit. I've been using the Maybelline Plump Lip Gloss. This is insane. If you like a plumpy, like really stingy lip gloss, then honestly, this will be your best friend. I love this kind of lip gloss on a night out. Like, I just like the burn on my lips. I don't know why. And like, you may be thinking like, what the hell is wrong with you? But I think it's incredible. And I think it's like actually got chilies in this lip gloss. And genuinely, like sometimes if the lip gloss gets to the back of my mouth, like my tonsils will be on fire, and like my tongue. But I absolutely love it. I don't know what I think about this lipstick. I think I do like it, but I think it's just more intense than what I usually wear. I know it's a nudie colour, like I know it's not even like a big colour. I just feel like my lips look, I don't know, I don't really wear lipstick. I don't know, I can't decide. Anyway, it's kind of on my lips now. And do you know what, maybe I do like it. It's a very nude colour. I just feel like I normally just line and then lip gloss. I never really wear lipstick too much, so something a little bit different. Anyway, that is basically my makeup routine. I'm gonna go over with some setting spray. I've been using the Urban Decay one. Let me go grab it to show you guys. I have been using this one. It's called the All Nighter. Very, very relevant for tonight. Well, not that I'm gonna be doing an all nighter. Chilly. Honestly, that chilly like actually hits the back of your throat. I always find it so weird when like you spray your face with makeup and then your face is like literally wet. But not to worry, that will work its magic. But that's basically, yeah, that's my get ready with me for today. That's a little catch up. I don't even know what I caught you guys up on. Like honestly, there's not too much going on in my life at the moment, which I guess is kind of good. Like I got told the other day, no news is good news. So I guess that's kind of handy. But yeah, I've just got friends' birthdays really. It was a friend's birthday last weekend, 2 friends' birthdays actually. So we did, well, I've already said Bottom's Brunch and then we went out. Then it was the Gala on Thursday, which was fun. Then obviously this weekend is another friend's birthday. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go on a big long walk through Hyde Park and I'm gonna go grab some bagels. I've been told these bagels in Primrose Hill are absolutely delicious from a place called It Bagel, I think. So I'm gonna take myself and grab some bagels with Darcy and Min, which will be lovely. And then next weekend, I'm heading back down to Winchester for the weekend, which will be really nice. Then the weekend after, I'm trying to think, what am I doing the weekend after? I don't know, but I actually do have a reservation soon at a restaurant called Fallow. So if you guys are from London, you might have heard of it, you might not have. But it's basically meant to be the most incredible roast. Now, roasts are one of my favourite foods or meals, and I've not had one since Christmas. And I booked this restaurant literally at Christmas. Like, that's how absurd the bookings are. Like, you just can't get a booking. And yeah, the first time I could get a booking was this weekend in March, like literally the end of March. And I'm so excited. Like, I haven't had a roast in ages, so I think it'll be absolutely delicious. But yeah, then obviously like the Amalfi Coast is booked. I'm gonna go to France a few times. I think I'm gonna try and take it a little bit easy on the holidays this year. I went on quite a few holidays last year, which was amazing, but I am actually trying to save for a house. Me and George are planning to buy next year. Our tenancy will come to an end and I think we will probably move out of London, which is sad, but I'm also like, I've been here for 4 years now and it will be 5 years next year. And I just think, this flat we had a 3-year tenancy on, which was absolutely perfect. Like, because I think at the end of this tenancy, we will be ready to go. So yeah, next year, well, this year and next year, I'm on a bit of like a saving, spending ban kind of moment. Obviously, living in London is just expensive, but I think one thing I could try and like cut down on is the holidays. Like, I love a good old holiday. Like, I absolutely love a holiday. But yeah, I do think this year and next year I need to try and cut down just a little bit, because obviously we are planning to hopefully, fingers crossed, buy a house. And the house that we will be getting, we will probably be doing a lot of work on, because that is kind of George's, what's the word? Like, that's his, what is the word? His thing, like that's his career, that's what he does basically for work. So yeah, money saving mode is on, and obviously when we move out of London again, I'm gonna have to pay for a car, because London, you don't need a car. Like, there's just transport obviously at the click of your fingers. Like, you walk out onto a road and there's buses, there's tubes, there's taxis, there's whatnot. But we are planning to move out of London, so a car will be needed. So that's another thing which I'm gonna have to pay for. So yeah, saving mode is activated. But anyway, that is basically a little catch up on my life and just what makeup products I've been using recently. I'm really enjoying. I am now gonna go and decide what to wear tonight. Wish me luck. Honestly, drinking and me are not friends at the moment. I keep drinking and I literally feel like absolute shite the next day and I regret everything. But this evening I really just want to get tipsy but feel good tomorrow, you know? Like, we can hope, we can pray. I also think I'm like, oh my God, am I actually now getting to that age where it's like the hangover's hitting so bad because I'm old? Like, is that a thing? You know, when like you're young and people say that and you're like, yeah, like whatever. I genuinely think it's a thing, and I'm like, fuck, am I now that at that age? Like, that is depressing. Anyway, enough rambling. I hope you guys are all very well. I hope you have all had a fabulous weekend. And let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see next, if there's anything in particular. I'm actually thinking about doing a Zara haul. A Zara new in, and then maybe a H&M new in. I haven't done new ins for those shops in ages, and I feel like H&M especially, I've been looking loads on H&M recently and it is absolutely thriving. I haven't actually looked on Zara because I know Zara can be a bit of a deep dark hole for me. I go on Zara and I come out having spent like God knows what amount, and I'm like absolutely brilliant. Like, Zara is a black hole for me, and I don't want to enter that black hole. So I haven't been on Zara in ages, but maybe we will do a big new in kind of like spring haul. I feel like it's always good at the beginning of the season to see like what's around. So yeah, maybe that's the plan. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in my video next week. Bye guys.